Hello, my beautiful free-thinking protectors of free speech. And if that applies to you and you are watching this and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button now. We're all about free speech and protecting it here and our freedoms. So if that is something that applies to you, please hit the subscribe button, follow us, and we shall carry on trying to make this world a freer place for all of us. Right, let's get on to some serious news today. Obviously, for a lot of us, that does involve Alex Belfield. As you're well aware, the most popular part of his channel for most of us was the phone-in on the Sunday and Wednesday night. Now that has made a return yesterday night on Sunday behind the paywall. Unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to catch it this week purely because I had a family problem that I had to attend to. But I know for some of us that was a big part of the show that we really loved, and I'll certainly be trying to get on to watch the next one. So if you were lucky enough to watch it out there, let me know how it got on for the first time, and if you really enjoyed seeing him again and seeing him do what he does best, because I think that was one of the best things that he did have in his show, and long may it continue. And I know, like you say, for some of us, we're not able to see that purely on a money base and affordability. However, he is still making these small appearances on YouTube. I know it's not really given a full context of what he feels as a person, but at least it's something, and at least he's trying to give back to the community that's given so much to him. Anyway, right, let's go on to some other serious stories, because obviously in Ukraine now, I just want to say my thoughts go out to all Ukrainian and even Russian troops that are fighting each other at the moment, because I know a lot of the Russians are fighting potentially not knowing what they're fighting for. If that is the case, that's horrendous. So, you've got to remember, on each side of this war, there are family members that, it's always someone's family member, and we should really take that into context, because I know a lot of people can get a little hot-headed and forget that, and they can say what they want without really putting into perspective the lives that are being lost. So I just want to say my thoughts are out to the Ukrainians and also the Russians that are losing their lives over a potential war that none of them actually want, other than Putin himself. But hey, I applaud all the Ukrainians for fighting for their rights. That is what we stand for on this channel. And I will stand behind Ukraine the whole way, on this one. Russia, I understand why he's trying to do it, but I think it's really backfired on him this time. And, the threat of using nuclear warheads is just obscene. And I know mainstream media are saying this is a crucial 24 hours for Ukraine, but let's not forget, in war times, the media is part of churning out information and confusing enemies. So I'm not going to take much of what the mainstream media is saying at the moment, because it's very confusing, really, what we're actually seeing and what's going on. I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we get some resolution on this and an ending, so that we can get down to the bottom of what really happened. But I can tell you for sure there are some people that will be happy with all of this, and that will be the bomb makers like Lockheed Martin, is it BAE, Boeing. These are all companies that we put our money into, that are, okay, supposedly using for our protection, but they are actually out there killing people, and people are making money off that weaponry now. So please, in the comments, let me know how you feel about that, and if you think it is the right way for us all to be operating. I've got to say, with Russia being, Russia is actually one of the biggest nuclear warheads, has one of the biggest nuclear warheads in the whole of the world. In fact, I think it has half of them, or if not close to half of all of them. So, even more than the USA. However, I think with the likes of all of the nuclear deterrents across the globe, he would really it would really be damaging for the world if he was to go that far. I really truly hope, for all of our sakes, that he is not going to go that far, because that would be absolutely devastating. I just truly do hope that all the people involved can come to the right resolution that's right for the Ukrainians as well as the Russians. And I do understand some of the Russian frustration, but I'm not going to have, or I don't believe that warrants invading another country, whatever your concerns are, including with NATO. I just think it's devastating. And you can see the protests that have gone on across the globe, including in football, which I find, I'm happy for football to do all that, but I'm not too sure if the football allows people to wear red poppies on their shirts during Remembrance Day. So, I don't know. I just hope that if football's going to have the moral high ground, it has the moral high ground on everything all the time, rather than just picking and choosing what suits it best. But I do like to see that. I do like to see countries standing up for other countries. I think it's tremendous to see, and very patriotic. And I know a lot of people won't like that, but I think that's what we need more in this world: is more patriots for their own countries, to believe in their own countries and believe that their countries are doing the right thing for humanity. Right, what else have we got here today? We've done a bit of that. So, yeah, I mean, I will go back on. I think Joe Biden needs a little mention. I mean, is he actually crazy or what? I see on Australia Sky News that they done a little piece on him maybe a few hours ago now. I mean, he actually believes that after COVID, after all of the COVID problems in America, that America's in a better place now than it was before he took over. I'm not sure what country or place or planet that guy's living in, but he's off his head. Um, I mean, I don't think he really understands what's going on in Russia at the moment by the way he's acted. I find it unbelievable that someone of that strength and that much power has acted in the way that they have against Russia. I'm pretty sure that they have the standing and the force to stop this, but I feel that he's been weak, very, very weak. And I'm sorry, America, but you've gotta do something to try and change the power of hand over there, because if this is how it's going to be now till he's gone, then you're going to find that your country is going to be left behind. It's really not good state for America. So, you know, you need to try and do something in these next May elections to try and at least win the House and get some sort of say back on the table, because you can't have your country running in this way anymore. Right, I think I'll leave it there for today, but we'll catch up with you guys again later. All right, bye.